So I know there's a bunch of videos out there comparing the original to the Waza craft. There isn't any of them DMD style. So I thought I'd go ahead and do this as well because I was very curious of the Waza craft because I absolutely love the SD-1. And if you guys watch my channel, you guys will know that this is one of my favorite ODs and I use it on a bunch of my videos here. Let's see if I sniffed a fairy dust as well with the Waza craft, or if it's just some kind of gimmick. I'm going to be using my Mesa single rec. I'm going to be miking up my Randall 2x12 with the SM57. This is a Black Shadow and this is a V30. I don't know which one I'll mic up, but we'll test it out and then we'll go back and forth between these to see if there is a big difference. I'm not expecting that there is, but it may prove me wrong. Let's give it a shot. All right, so I opted for the C90, the Black Shadow. So we'll use that. I do have it at an odd angle. That's what sounded best to me. We'll go through these guys and see which one comes out on top. Here we go. We got this set up here. You guys know that we're going through the single rec here, and this is what the single rec sounds like. Okay, and we're going to start with the classic mode on this switch here, and then we'll go back and forth between them and see if there's a big difference. Alright, so we're going to start off with noise floor. Let's see what these sound like without a noise gate on there. So there's the first one. Okay, there's the Waza. And just for fun, I do have a soul food set up here. Okay. These two sound the same as far as the noise floor. Let's go ahead and jam. Let's actually bring this so they're identical as far as the setting goes. All right. So first we're going to do the chug test. Okay. Waza. And soul food. All right, so now let's just go ahead and just jam around on these guys. I'm gonna start with this guy, and we'll go ahead and do some kind of like at the gate kind of riffs. Let's go ahead and try a clean channel and just see what it sounds like boosted just as is, right? So first we'll start off with the original. This is what the clean sounds like without anything. right, let's go ahead and put it on the S, and let's compare those. Original. Back over to C. I can tell that there's a little bit of a volume drop on this guy. Whenever I put it on S, I would have thought the C, which I think is the classic, would mimic the original, but it sounds like the C is giving it more of a volume push and maybe making it a little thicker. Definitely a volume push. Yeah, so if we put it back to C and then compare those two, original. Yeah, there's more volume on this guy. So, all right, let's go back to the overdrive channels. Now let's try with the tone levels all the way up. Well, does it justify the price? At Music Go Round, I got this for 120, and this one used you can get for like 40 bucks. Does it justify the price between the difference in sound? I don't know, man. I don't hear enough of a difference to say, yes, I want the shiny new product, the Waza Craft Japanese made, compared to the made in Taiwan. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's this mysterious hole that's inside of this too, if you guys can see that, which this one does not have. I guess that's some way to link together something, or maybe, I have no idea. I don't know what that's for. Would I go out of my way to buy this guy? Probably not. I mean, there's, an overdrive is an overdrive for me for the most part. My good old trusty SD-1. I mean, it sounds killer. If this is the option that you have to get and can't find the original, which is, I think you can find these anywhere. Yeah, this is still a good option. These are great overdrives. Just don't think it's worth putting the money into a Japanese Waza Craft version of this to have a pretty looking one, personally. So there you go. There's my thoughts on it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. We got some more coming.